Hi everyone, my name is Desiree. What I have for you today is part 2 of a 4-part series that's all focusing on the upper body. So we're talking front of the body, back of the body, the shoulders, the arms, you name it. So we're going to incorporate this focus while we move through some standing poses. If you would like to have some blocks to help for balance, feel free to have them and just line them up towards the edge of your mat, easily accessible. One thing I want to say as we move through this flow is just be aware of how we're taking the attention away from the lower body and moving all the attention in towards the spine, the upper body, and energetically how we can also feel lighter and more expansive. So let's go ahead and come to a Tadasana. All right, you can start at the front of your mat. I'm just going to stay here so you can better see me. All right, so come to a Tadasana, right? The main focus is normally the feet, right? Since that's what is connecting us to the ground, right? But there's this energetic element of rising, right? Of lift, this upward movement, right? So just close your eyes, right? And take a moment to connect with your body. Take a moment to connect with your breath. And after a few rounds of breath, then maybe you can bring your attention to that energetic element of lift. So whatever that means to you, right? Notice what sensations in the body may change when you make that shift of the attention. Start to turn the upper arm bones out away from the body so the palms face forward. And then keeping the upper arms just like that, take the palms to face the thighs. As you breathe in, think of there being a string attached to the chest and it lifts you up a little taller up out of the arms. Go ahead and open up your eyes. All right, go ahead and relax the arms, the shoulders. All right, and then just re-find your stance. All right, go ahead and take the arms out wide by your sides, or to a T. Right, and then just cross the left arm under the right and give yourself a hug. Bring the shoulder or the elbows to stack on top of each other, right, and just really press down from the pinky to the thumb of your fingers into your body, right? Stay here, enjoy this hug, check in with yourself, and then go ahead and lift the elbows in line with the shoulders. So I'm going to turn to the side, right? Now go ahead and lift the forearms and bring the backs of the forearms to touch. Now you may see where we're going. We're moving into an eagle wrap of the arms, right? Or Garudasana arms, right? So you can either stay here with this single wrap or you can take it a little further and bring the palms to touch. So you're in a double wrap. Right, re-lift the elbows in line with the shoulders and then press the forearms and the palms away from the face. Feel free to close the eyes or just soften the gaze. Right, but wherever you are, I want you to think of lifting the hips, lifting the sides of the trunk up out of the hips. Right, and as the upper back starts to broaden and the front of the chest starts to narrow, I want you to use your breath to help let go of any excessive weight that you are holding in your shoulders. Bring your attention to your feet for a moment. Weight back in the heels, tight toes light and long. And then come back to your breath. Unwrap the arms and then take them down by your sides. All right, go ahead and bring those arms out to a T. Right, and then we're gonna come back in for that big ol' hug. This time, the right arm under the left, right? And then just evenly press the pinky to the thumb into your body, right? Feel that moment of connection. And go ahead and lift the elbows in line with the shoulders. Right, and then bring the backs of the forearms to touch. And then either stay here or go full Monty and take the palms to touch. Right, and then wherever you are, right, again, as the back body starts to broaden and the front body narrows, tune into the breath and see if you can let go of any excessive weight that you're carrying on your shoulders, your upper back, or even anywhere else in your body. Check in with the feet, weight in the heels, toes light and long. Unwrap the arms, take them back down by your sides, and pause. And take a moment to find evenness between right and left sides of the body. Allow the sensations to settle. All right. So go ahead and shift your weight onto your right foot and take a step back with the left. Take the hands down to the ground for a low lunge. All right, take that back foot down, place it at a 90-degree angle, or so that it's parallel with the short edge of your mat. All right, take the hands up off the ground and then lift yourself up through the chest. All right, take that right forearm onto your thigh. We're gonna come into an extended side angle. So press the arm into the thigh to help open up the hips and help also lift the chest away from the thigh. Right, settle into the legs and where else you need to make those adjustments. Right. Then extend the left arm up overhead. So reach long through the waist, right? So from the waist to the armpit, out through the fingertips, get really long in that whole left side body. And then bring your attention to the right arm, the one that's on the leg, right? So use that connection of the arm pressing into the leg and the leg supporting the arm to turn the trunk from right to left to bring you more towards the sky or the ceiling. Right, so the right side of the back body, right, will come in towards the spine, and the left side will expand and move away from the spine. All right, go ahead and press through the front heel to straighten the front leg, and then parallel the feet. All right, just realign yourself so you're even, and then turn the left leg out. And we're going to do an extended side angle on the left side now. So bend through the knee, set your legs up, right, and then bring that left forearm onto the thigh. Right, use that connection to help open up the hips, open up the trunk, right, and then extend the right arm up and over. So you're reaching long from the waist, from the armpit, out to the fingertips. And then bring your attention to the forearm that's on the thigh. Right, as you press into the thigh, lift and rotate that entire left side of the chest a bit more up towards the ceiling. All right, go ahead and take your gaze down to the mat. And press out through the front heel, straighten the leg. This time we're going to turn to face the left, right? Come back to that low lunge, right? Drop the back knee, untuck the toes. Step the left foot back and just pause on all fours. All right, go ahead and step the right foot forward. And then as if you could magnetize the front heel and the back knee, pull yourself up to this 90-degree angle. So from here, we're going to come into a twist. But think of this twist coming in 3 parts, right? First, it's going to start at the low belly, then it's going to start to open at the ribs, and then lastly, it's going to open at the shoulders. So walk the chest, or the trunk, from left to right. So we're starting at the low belly to bring everything over to the right. Hips stay forward. As the trunk comes over to the right, just take that left arm on the outside of the right thigh. Right, this is as far as we're going to go from now. We're going to use this connection to help bring the ribs a bit more open. Right, and then go ahead and extend the right arm back, right, to help accentuate the opening of the shoulders. So the right side of the back body starts to come in towards the spine. And then think of the left side of the back body reaching forward away from the spine. Now, keeping the trunk upright, see if you can slide down on the arm to bring the left side of the trunk towards the right thigh. Any amount is good. And staying is good too. But if you get lower, you want to keep the shoulders stacked. Focus on your breathing. And so dig deeper within your body on your inhales. And then on your exhales, allow yourself to soften and expand through the shape. All right. Go ahead and use the muscles within your trunk, your center, to pull yourself back up. And then you're slowly going to untwist, come back to center. Tuck the back toe, lift the knee, return to this lunge. All right, we're gonna turn and pivot, take a little road trip. So now we're facing the front of the right, the original front side of the mat. Take the knee down, untuck the toes, come up to that 90-degree angle. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side, right? So we're gonna walk the trunk starting from the low belly from right to left. All right, go ahead and take that right arm to the outside of the left thigh, right, and start to reach through the ribs. Extend that left arm back, open up through the shoulders. You can stay here, or if you want to go deeper, right, while keeping the uprightness in the back and the right side of the body, you're going to slide down the arm to bring the right side of the body to the thigh. Bring the shoulders on top of each other. Dig deeper within your body on your inhales. And then exhale, soften and expand. Go ahead and pull yourself up using the muscles in your center. Right? Untwist from the abdominals. Right, take the hands down. Step the left knee back. Rest on your shins. Slide your feet underneath you. Bring them forward. Bend the knees, plant the feet on the ground. Make your way onto your back. Keep the knees bent. And then rest the head on the mat. Take a deep breath in, followed by a deep breath out. Reach the arms up overhead, and then grab opposite elbows. Close your eyes if they're not already. And just imagine the entire front body melting into the entire back body. Straighten the arms and change the crossing. Re-soften the body and allow everything to spread away from center. Go ahead and straighten the arms, take them back down, and then just rest your hands on your belly. Stay for a round of deep breath. Roll onto your side. Use your arm as a pillow. And then press your hand into the floor to return to an upright seat. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. Again, my name is Desiree. If you have any comments, questions, feedback, I would love to hear from you. Thank you and have a wonderful day.